Hello, and welcome to the second video on setup and installation of SAG-pm. My name is Joanne Brooks, COO and co-founder of Reliable Energy Analytics. In this video, we're going to extract the files and show you how to download them to your computer. Just remember, you need a Windows 10 Pro Edition computer with Microsoft SDK installed on it. You will receive setup and installation guide and user guide from REA, and you can also get customer support at www.reliableenergyanalytics. Just a reminder that SAG-pm doesn't run on Google Chrome, but does run on Firefox and Microsoft Edge. SAG-pm contains a 7-step process. One of the processes is the malware scan. Microsoft Defender is the default malware scan device that we use. You can also purchase an API key from VirusTotal, but you do not need to. Again, Microsoft Defender will run the malware scan correctly. So if you give me a moment, I'm going to go get set up and show you how to get to the files, extract the files, and download them to your computer. The process starts with 2 emails from REA that you'll receive after you've given them indication that you would like to download the zip file. So you get those 2 emails. The first email will have the SAG-pm download URL and REA customer ID. The second email will have passwords for SAG-pm.zip download and zip file extraction. This is one of the emails that you'll see. It has the location and the customer ID, which we said was the first email. So you'll see, you'll go to the softwareassuranceguardian.com site and get to the SAG-pm.zip file. But before you click on that to get to that site, you may want to copy your customer ID. Be careful when you copy your customer ID not to put in any extra spaces, because it may not work correctly if you do. When you get to the site, you'll see this next screen, and it says the site is asking you to sign in. So you want to put your username and your password in there. So your username is your customer ID, which you've copied from the first email. So you paste that in there. And then what you want to do is go to the second email and copy this password for this particular area. Then paste it in here and then click sign in. After you've done that, you'll see this next screen come up. This will tell you to save the file, and it will be saved in your downloads folder, and it will be called SAG-pm.zip. So once you take a look at that, you want to click OK. Then you go to your downloads folder, and you'll look for the SAG-pm file. It's got a little zipper on it, so you double click on that file. Then we'll open up this screen, and you'll see up the top, it says Extract All. So click on Extract All. Then it will ask you, then it will tell you where the destination of that extracting of those files will go. So then click Extract. But before it can start the extraction, it needs a second password. So go to that second email and copy that password that's needed to be able to do this. And then paste it in here and then click OK. It's done the extraction. So now you want to go to the folder, SAG-pm folder, and download, double-click the extracted install file, and that will begin the extraction process. So we see this next screen here. We're going to just click on Next. Then the End User License Agreement, you want to make sure that I accept the terms is checked, and click Next. Choose Setup Type, click on Typical, and it may or may not get you to the next step. So if it doesn't, if you click Typical, check to see if Next is highlighted. So if Next is highlighted, click Next. If not, Typical should get you to the next step. Then it says Ready to Install SAG-pm. So click on the Install. And before it actually finishes the process, you want to paste in your customer ID again. If you haven't got it again, so go back to your first email and recopy and paste it, and then click OK. And then it's going to ask you if you want to let it change your device to be able to install and get it going. So you click yes. And then the last step is you click finish. Then what you want to do is test if it actually installed properly. So you open a command window, and then you just type in SAG-pm. So if you look where it says C:\users\dick, it will say your path and your information. So you just type in SAG-pm, and it should show that screen. That's how you extract and install the files for SAG-pm. And the next video, if you would like, will be coming out shortly to go over a little bit of how to use it. But if not, you've got enough to go on. You've got the user installation guide and user guide. And if you have any questions, please contact us or email us or go to our website, www.reliableenergyanalytics.com. And again, we thank you for working with us, and we look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.